I was reading an article regarding these black women who went to a nightclub in London, West End London, because they were arguing that West End nightclubs seem to have a problem with black people, with black presence. And these black women went out with their white friends. But when they went to have access into the nightclub, the bouncers turned around and said they were too dark. And this is said recently. This was not done in 1980s, or it was not done in even 1990s. This was recently, and they were turned away. I hope their white friends also, refused to go in. If they were genuine friends, let me give you an example. If I had white friends and I was going to a black club, okay, and they says, "Oh, I can come in, but my white friends can't come in," but I'm not going in. If you're friends with that person, you're friends. Nobody knows what you've been through, So I hope that those white friends went away with those black women. However, that's not the point of this video. You see, time and time again, these stories pop up of clubs and buffoon bouncers who think they can practice this kind of discrimination. For instance, you're wearing trainers, you're wearing urban clothes. In other words, what they're doing, you got afro hair, you got braids. They just, they discriminate against your black skin, but they're not saying it. What they're saying, how they get round it, is you got trainers on. Okay, the person's got shoes on. We don't like your hair. So they'll pick on something. But the point of this video is this, and that is, this has been going on for decades. For decades. We started our own black church as a result of this nonsense. We tried to start our own black radio station as a result of this nonsense. I don't see why we can't start up, our own clubs. I did a video on this only yesterday. I decided to do part 2. That's the reason why we need to be industrious. That, if we love ourselves, we would not be wanting to go to all white places. I don't mind partying at a multicultural nightclub. If I've been to multicultural parties, the vibe's positive, you feel good, because you know what the score is. When you want to go to a majority all white, nightclub parties, you know what to expect. Okay? We got to do something for ourselves. Stop moaning. Stop whinging. Right? They're only doing what comes natural to them. Okay, we have an affinity, we have a loving nature, we have an embracing nature, but they do not. They've been in the caves, cold and damp, for a very long time. They don't know what communication is, what love is, but we do. We've been in the warmth, in the sunshine. We got love in us. At the same time, we need to spread that love to ourselves. Give each other some of that black love, that black sunshine, that black melanin, and do something for ourselves. Open clubs and even pubs where black people can go to and relax and chill out. Because we got nothing. One guy said to me, in his comment, which I agree with, well, why don't you do something where you are? There's not enough black presence, not enough. And sadly, the black organization that exist where I'm at. They get government funding, and guess where that money goes? I'll leave it to your imagination. They get government funding every quarter or something, and you don't see that money. Another problem why we have problems trusting each other. Another reason why we have problems building. You know, corruption is just damaging our people. You know, that money could have been put towards providing resources. A lot of we black people, we work hard and we want to let our hair down. We want to listen to some nice music and just chill out with our own people. But you can't do that unless you have people with the same mindset, the same goals. You know, I'm a musician, and I'm thinking of, you know, I play jazz, I do reggae, you know, lovers rock, even though I'm classically trained. But, you know, if you love music, you know, you adapt, okay? And I'm thinking of doing something. You know, I know people travel from Birmingham, from Wolverhampton, you know, so I'm thinking do something, you know, for, you know, black people, older black people who just wants to relax, good time music, you know, like Al Green, you know, nice, you know, James Brown, you know, them kind, you know, lovers rock, you know, Gregory Isaac. So I'm thinking of doing something. What I'll do a live video and of me singing, and you'll be impressed, right? But I think we need to do something for ourselves and stop whinging, stop moaning, and start building, because nothing's going to change until we change ourselves.